The tapes on this reel were of Ray in trance in speaking with Odka. They begin on April 3rd, 1970, and it's more or less an accident. Ray seemed to be having what we had always referred to as an attack, which he was having regularly, about once a week, sometimes twice a week, where he would go into an unconscious state. Now, quite often when he came out of these attacks, he would tell me things that later on would happen, but we didn't know where they were coming from or why. Anyway, on April 3rd, he went into what we thought was an unconscious attack, but instead, when I asked him if he was alright, I was told that it was not Ray that I was speaking with, and I asked if I could get the tape recorder, and I was told yes, to go ahead and get it. And that was the first tape that was recorded. Now, it was recorded onto another recorder, and in the transferring onto this recorder, it's a little hard to make out in some places, but you'll have to understand that this happened so quickly, we didn't even have time to turn off the television, and it took me completely by surprise, and to say the least, I was a little bit afraid of it. Well, anyway, then on April 6th, David was here, and we were discussing it, and Ray decided that he would like to try it again. So he put himself into a trance state, and in bringing him out, I evidently did it wrong, because when he came out, he had a terrific headache and went around all that evening and half the next day like he was in a trance. So we asked Rod Wilson if he would put him under hypnosis and see if he could find out what I had done wrong. Well, we were told then that that would be the best method at the time, was to be put under hypnosis and then go into the trance and communicate with Odka. So then again on the 8th, the 11th, the 13th, the 15th, and the 20th of April of 1970, Rod Wilson put Ray into a hypnotic trance, and we communicated with Odka. But then on the 20th of April, something happened, and Ray ended up with a terrific headache for about 3 days, and we decided that he would have to stop for a while until he could get his bearing on what was happening and see if we could figure another way to do it. So then on April 27th of 1970, Ray decided that he would like to try to put himself into a trance state again, which he was successful in doing. And Odka gave information as to how to bring him out of the trance state, which was very successful, and he had no ill effects of this at all. So we have decided now, for at least the time being, that Ray will put himself into a trance state and then be brought out as if being brought out of hypnosis. There is a correction on the date. It is April 24th, 1970, not April 27th, that Ray put himself into the trance.